This video is about learning how to navigate your money, where we're going to talk about your short-term financial goals, how to set them, and how to achieve them. It's not enough to just talk about our long-term goals or to set long-term goals, which is what we talked about in the last video, but we also need to set short-term goals. Short-term goals are the goals between 1 and 3 years that we have, that we want to accomplish, and that we want to see set. And so your short-term goals, they're able to bridge the gap between your long-term goals and your immediate goals. And so we should all have short-term goals, things that we want to accomplish between the next 1 and 3 years. When you have short-term goals, then what it means is you're not only stuck in the present, but you're looking towards the future. You know what you want to do 1 year from now, 3 years from now, where you see yourself. And when you know these things, then you're able to set your finances up accordingly. Now remember, whenever you have a goal, they should always be SMART goals. SMART goals means that they're specific, they're measurable, they're attainable, they're relevant, and they are time bound. So make sure you set up SMART goals for your short-term goals. Now, many people, when it comes to short-term goals, one of the goals that they have, if you are in debt, is that they'll say they want to get out of debt. So getting out of debt or paying down a significant amount of your debt is a great short-term goal to have for your financial future. So some people, they don't think about paying down their debt. They just look at it as a weight that's too big for them to bear, so they don't even think about it. But instead, you need to take control of your financial future. So you should be paying down that debt so that one day you can go ahead and be debt-free. Other people, they have a goal knowing that they're going to need a new car in the next 1, 2, or 3 years. If you know that your car is old or it's going to be time for an upgrade soon, or you don't know how much longer it'll make it, then you should start setting money aside for the car that you plan to get in the future. Many people make the mistake of waiting until their car is broke down or it doesn't run good, or until they need a new car to start thinking about how they're going to finance it or how they're going to pay it. And so they go to dealerships or they go somewhere to buy a car and they can only put nothing down, or they don't have anything that they can put down towards the down payment because they did not save and prepare. Instead, you should have your money saved up. Every month you should have a goal to set a certain amount to the side, knowing that you're going to need another car in the future. And then when you go to buy your car, you can put down a significant down payment, or you can completely pay it off in full. And so don't get trapped by debt, and don't let a car sneak up on you and then you have this emergency and you have to figure out how you're going to pay for it. Or some people, when they're looking at short-term goals, what they want to accomplish within the next 3 years, some want to make a down payment for a home. Whether you're purchasing a new home or you want to remodel a home, it's good to be putting money aside so that you can go and achieve your goals. And we also need to be setting our 1 year goals, things that we want to do 1 year from now. Some of us already know we want to go on a family vacation, or we want to travel somewhere outside of the country or even to another state. And what we need to do is save in advance. The mistake that many people make is they do not save in advance for the vacations that they know that they're going to go on. Therefore, they go into debt just to pay for their vacations. For example, they may not save money for the vacation, so then they go and they use their credit card. And so now they're in a bunch of credit card debt and they're spending money that they don't have to go on a vacation that they cannot afford. Or some people do have the money for a vacation, but they don't save up in advance. Instead, they spend a lot of the money that they have from their spending account or their checking account that they use to take care of them on a daily basis, and they bring that down to a low amount just so that they can go on vacation. But a better way is to plan for your vacations in advance, to put money to the side every month so that you're not reaching into your emergency fund, or you're not depleting all the money that you have, or you're not using a ton of credit cards and going into debt, but instead you're able to pay for your vacation through your saving goals. And I know that some of my friends, they believe, hey, I just need a break. I need to reward myself. I need a treat. I need to go on this expensive vacation. And you need to know when you cannot afford to go on a certain vacation. Yeah, vacation is nice and you'll have fun, but I know some people who will go on vacation, they'll take pictures, they'll post them to social media talking about they're living their best life, and then they'll come back home and it'll be an eviction notice on the door. Now that's stressful to me when you're behind on your car payments, or you barely have enough money to make it through the week or through the month, but you're going out and you're traveling and you're living your best life. What seems better to me is if you plan in advance, if you save the money that you can save for a vacation and you go on a vacation that you can afford, so that then when you come home, you won't be stressed out about how much money you don't have and what bills are past due. And so if you really want to be successful with money, then you need to go and plan in advance. And so if you know in advance you're going on a vacation, you're going on a trip, need to buy a new car, or you know that you need to do something within the next 1 to 3 years, then you need to plan for that financially. So once you have your short-term goals and you have your long-term goals, then you need to get ready to set up your immediate goals. So watch my next video, which is called Immediate Steps to Help You Elevate Your Financial Future.